Now, a break from our sponsor.
If you or anyone that you know is suffering from Crohn's disease,
Okay, we gotta hurry this up, guys. We are live!
We're live yet
Welcome to
again.
the Rejects Music Podcast, where we respect or reject.
Oh, yeah.
And this week's album was picked by Julian.
Yours truly.
And it was, what was the album song again?
It Is What It Is by Thundercat.
it is what it is.
By
It is.
Thundercat.
I would like to give a little backstory about this
Yes,
little album. What was going on through Mr. Thundercat's head during this period.
Give us
About a couple of years before this album was made, what's his face? Mac Miller unfortunately passed away, and I don't know if you guys know this, but Thundercat and Mac Miller were they were like literal best friends, bro. They were literal best friends. In fact, I think it was known that Mac Miller's favorite song of all time was Them Changes. Yeah, exactly, that one. So yeah, when Mac Miller died, essentially, like, I guess I don't know what was going on. Thundercat was just basically grieving, and so basically he created this little project to kind of help his grief. Yeah, his grief. So yeah, that's basically what happened. So yeah, you lead the way, Abby, with this one.
Well, I did not know that, so thanks.
There you go.
And,
I didn't know that either.
Yep.
Little history lesson. Right
little history lesson.
Okay, so basically we're just gonna go song by song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the introduction, which is Lost in Space / Great Scott
2226.
2226. So whoever wants to start us off, please.
All right, I'll start it off with this one. So I mean, like, obviously this whole song, I mean, it's just basically supposed to be your basic little introduction for an album. I will say, because I was listening to Thundercat like heavily around this period, and so when I listened to a lot of Drunk, and I remember I always had this idea of this was going to be like a transitional point from Drunk, because the last song was called DUI. Yeah, I always thought it was basically like it's basically an interlude, but he's kind of just like talking about how like he's just out of it and he's just drinking his sorrows away, and it kind of leads on a gray note, because we don't really know what is going on around the end. You know, we don't know if he's alive or dead. You know, it was a very very odd song. If you guys ever have the time to listen to it, check it out. But you know, I always just thought, like, with this song in general, it's just kind of like Thundercat extending that. Basically him kind of noting either if he's dead or he's just losing control of himself, whether it's through like the intoxication, or I guess with this theme of the album, grief. So it could just be all of that going on. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
I thought it was a really great introduction. That's pretty much all I put on my notes. If I would have known like the backstory of this of this album, I think I would have had more to say about it. But honestly, it just sounded like he was just tripping out, and
that's usually what he's doing. Yeah,
well, of course, but like it sounded like such a mess of a song, but it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Like the instruments were just like all over the place, but it worked. I mean, I don't know how he did it, but I thought it was a really great introduction.
Yeah.
Johnny?
All right. Well, what I have in my notes that it was a great opening track, and I did this a lot in my notes, and I didn't realize it till I reread them. I'm not compared it, but I thought of it like other songs throughout this, and I said it gave "Like Him" by Tyler the Creator vibes.
Oh, interesting.
Throughout the song,
yeah.
especially the sound. And Abby, what you said, like, it was a mess and all the instruments were all over the place, but there were no drums. That to me was impressive, that he did all that, made it a unique mess, but there were no drums, there was no there was no like to hit to land on. He found the melody and he kept it the entire time. That's why I thought it was a great opening track.
Yeah. And just to go back to that, I did some research on Thundercat, and he's done a lot. He's, I guess, an amazing bass player, and he's.
I guess.
Okay, he is. He is.
I guess, dude.
He's worked with like Tyler the Creator. I think he's done most of his albums.
No. I mean, he did one song with Tyler, as far as I'm aware of. He did "Mother" on that track, which is on Chromacopia.
What's the album called?
Chromacopia.
He did that. He did Astro Thunder.
Yes.
Oh gosh, there was another one. Yeah. Anyways, so this entire album sounded like a Tyler the Creator song. Okay.
Hence why I said you're gonna notice that throughout my list, by the way.
Yeah, right. Okay. Interstellar Love. I said it was such a jazzy feel with a little 70s. And it gave me a little bit of like Luther Vandross vibes.
Okay.
Mixed with like Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
A little bit, especially Marvin Gaye's album, What's Going On?
I said something similar to that about another song on the album.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's all I put for Interstellar Love. What am I thinking?
What about you, Johnny?
You want me to go next? Okay. This was a great like full song to start the album, because obviously it's kind of
like the transitional point.
Yeah.
From the last one.
Yeah. My only issue with the song is the fact that the last 20 minutes and 20 seconds, last 1 minute and 20 seconds of the song are just so congruently fucking better than the rest of the song, because that outro to the song and how it bleeds into the next one.
Yes.
To me, with that saxophone and the bass hitting was just so like I listened to it over and over and over again. My first listen when I was hungover, by the way. And I was just like, yo, this shit's hurting my ears because it's so loud, but this is so good. I gotta keep listening.
Yeah.
It's so good.
No, it's fucking awesome.
The song is great, but that last minute and 20 seconds is just fucking phenomenal.
No, I was gonna say, I mean, like with this song, I mean, lyrics wise, there's not really a lot going on, but I will say, like, one thing I love about this song, and I think it's gonna be a reflection with a lot of the other songs throughout the album, I love how he just basically lets the music talk, and that's one thing like I adore, especially with a lot of albums that I'm really into, where they just don't, they're not putting any words in, they're not trying to say anything, they're just basically trying to let the music talk. And in my opinion, that's what I enjoy the most about music in general. And like just overall, I mean, I just think, like, again, what you were saying about like the drums, the bass, I just love the production in general, and on this song and just throughout the album. And it's so gorgeous and it's amazing, and definitely like a really good song to kind of start off the album, just to kind of get people knowing like what to expect. So yeah.
I love Lewis Cole.
Yes.
Start, because I have a lot to say about this.
I got a lot to say. I'll start because I love this song. I remember when I heard this song from the first time, I must have been like 16. And I just, mind you, I knew about Lewis Cole because he was in the band Nowhere, and I love their music so much. I love their music, and I don't know if you guys know too much about Lewis Cole, but like he's kind of like a session drummer, but also he has like his own little projects. There's kind of a rumor going around where like he's actually one of the founding members of this band called what is it called? Clowncore. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Clowncore. But it's like a mix of like jazz and just like hardcore, like EDM. It's awesome. It is awesome. But seeing this song in general, though, I was listening to it, and dude, oh my God, it's just such a beautiful song. It is so beautiful, but also chaotic in a bit. And I think Lewis Cole really just shines throughout this album with his drumming. And I just think he brings some of the best like drums in this album. Like, it is so amazing. It is so amazing. And definitely like a top 5 song in general for this album.
Really?
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I have to go next because I know Abby has a lot to say about this, and I didn't.
Mhm.
First of all, I didn't know Lewis Cole was a person who was a musician. I thought it was a friend of his who died, and that's what I took away from the song.
Well,
anyways, my notes were it was a very good sound. Just the entire song in general, and that continuation from Interstellar Love into, and then that seamless transition into the first verse.
mm-hmm.
To me, I thought was just like, I didn't even realize I went into another song.
Yeah, right.
It was that good, and I listened to the rest of the song, and I'm just like, yo, like this guy's actually going through it, because I'm under the impression, because the way he sounded in the song kind of sounded like he was like mourning somebody, and now you telling me that he was mourning Mac Miller, that kind of makes sense. I didn't know Lewis Cole was somebody other than, just some, like a friend of his or a brother or someone.
And I was gonna say, apparently, the backstory for this one, apparently, Thundercat and Lewis Cole got in a fight.
I used to drink like a lot, so this is a funny story of me at Lewis's house, punching one of his friends, stepping on champagne glasses, sliding around butt naked, and Lewis took care of me. Because that's what real friends do. Ladies and gentlemen, I love Lewis Cole.
Anyways, Abby, give me a little monologue.
Abby, I'm already giving you these because I know you're gonna cook.
Hated this song.
What the? Oh my god! I take them back. I take them back.
Johnny,
I take them back.
It was giving me. I hated the drums. It did not make sense. It didn't. And it sounded like something you would hear from Disneyland. I'm not kidding.
For the record, by the way, these two are always the people who tell me I don't know music. These two are always telling me that this type of music right now isn't the music I would ever listen to. I gave this a chance and I fucking enjoyed it. Do you hear this? Do you hear this slander?
Do you hear this?
The third listen, it started to get better. The fourth listen, I skipped it entirely. I was like, I can't. It was too chaotic for me. And you know what? Those who get it. And those who don't.
We listen and we judge.
Black Qualls. All right, I'm gonna let everybody kind of talk about this song before I get into what I have to say.
I'm scared.
All right. So who wants to go first?
No, I'll go first for this one because my notes are short, but they hit everything I want to say.
Okay.
Good vibe and overall sound. Felt like Marvin Gaye and Bruno Mars produced the song together. And it is my favorite song on the album. And fun fact, when I was talking to my coworker about what I was listening to, I referred to the song as Black Balls.
I put immediate love. Loved it.
Love. Okay.
I actually said it was giving Sir Duke vibes.
Interesting.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
Don't know how I got that, but I don't know how I got that, but it clicked in my head. It makes sense.
Okay.
For this song specifically, I loved how it didn't follow like the supposed structure of like songs where it's like, okay, verse and bridge and chorus and then bridge again and all this stuff. It was just like chaotic, but I love it. Okay. And it kind of sounded like Prince a little bit, like with the instruments.
Okay.
I was like, okay, like
I can see that a little bit.
Because I mean, this entire album was just giving me like Prince vibes because Prince would do the same thing. Like in the studio, he would just like, okay, play a guitar and he's like, you know what, this piano kind of sounds good, but you know, whatever. It sounded like each feature had a very specific part in the song that kind of matched their vibe, which I love.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. And you hate it, don't you?
No, I don't. I love this song. I love this song.
I was really expecting you to shit on it.
I can never. I could never. All right. Anyways, I was gonna say. So honestly, like I remember this being like one of the first singles that came out for this album.
Oh, was it a
And
single?
yes, it was a single. It was the first single, I believe. Um, so basically, like I don't know, like overall, like it's just a fun song. It's a fun song,
Yeah.
and I mean, like I love Steve Lacy's verse on there. I think Steve Lacy killed it. I mean, I'm a sucker for Steve Lacy, so I loved his verse. Also, Childish Gambino's verse as well was pretty cool as well. Apparently, from what I heard, it was like a last minute thing because apparently, like he always wanted Gambino to hop on, but like he just never had the time. So he was just lucky to get that verse in. But yeah, I mean, overall, I just love how the song again. It's just another example of just how like Thundercat just brings surrealism into a song that's just about like paranoia and denial that rich people go through when they become successful. So yeah, I love it. I love it. It's really good. It's really good.
We need a little.
You know, when we do this, we should add a sound effect.
Little sound effect.
Yeah, we it's just be the
Oh my
golf.
gosh, do the Joey like
Not that.
Miguel's
Happy Dance.
I
Do
wrote
the
down
fucking
one.
happy dance.
I wrote down one sentence for this song, and I can literally justify it.
Okay, let's hear it.
My only note I wrote for this, it gives earthquake vibes.
Interesting. Okay.
At any random point in this song, he can go earthquake, and it would fit.
Okay.
I enjoyed the song because of that. Because I literally had so much fun re-listening to it over and over again, going earthquake at random points, and it would fit it. Other than that, it's a very good song. It just, to me, this is the most commercial sounding song.
I remember
that he
this one was
has.
pretty popular. This one was pretty popular, like on YouTube, Twitter, I think TikTok. So yeah.
I enjoyed it, but it was definitely the most commercial sounding to me.
All right.
Julian.
Oh shit! I forgot I didn't say anything.
We just started it, bro.
Started it.
So yeah. I mean, the thing about I love Miguel's Happy Dance. It's just like a fun little track. Again, like I think this is just another song that, like, again, he was probably like grieving, and he just needed to make something, you know, to kind of help cope or whatever. But I mean, like the lyrics, some of the lyrics are actually like pretty deep in ways. Like I wrote down, like at one point in the song, he says like everything will be all right. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Even if you're not all right, it's okay. Joy inside your pain. And then with the last line of the song, he says the sun will eventually shine, which like, you know, it's just like, okay, like I like that a lot. I like that a lot, you know? And so, yeah, like in general, like it's definitely just like, he's just saying like interesting stuff, but in the most dumb way possible. But like that's just the point of the song in general. So yeah, I love it. Love it.
I really liked this one. All I said was sounds like a freestyle.
It probably was.
I don't know why I put that, but that was the first thing that I
It
thought.
does. It does a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think about that. But yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, because the lyrics were great, but it sounded like, honestly, this entire album just sounds like a bunch of people in a garage mixing music together, which I loved, and this song was the perfect example of that. All right, Johnny, your time to shine.
All right, everybody watching.
Yeah.
I specifically asked to do this song first because I have so much to say about it.
You're opening a beer, so
Opening a beer for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have a lot to say about House Sway.
Okay.
Good or bad?
I have 3 entire things to say about it.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Boss battle music.
It is.
that literally I listen. so I was listening to Miguel's Happy Dance. I was scrolling through my phone. I heard the house sway. I went into the next song and I was like, did I miss something? I went back and I actually sat and listened to it and I was like, oh my god, Zelda's beating the shit out of something right now. That's not taking away from anything because I still have this rated higher than most songs. Well, not most. One other song on here, but this was the by far this was like the second worst. But I can't say it's a song because it's literally a fucking interlude.
Yeah.
It was good, but the entire I couldn't stop laughing at the thought of Zelda beating the shit out of something.
Yeah.
Anyways,
This was my least favorite.
Really?
That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
I also put freestyle again, but I put least favorite in all caps, .. freestyle.
freestyle, bro didn't say shit.
Freestyle. Ew.
It kind of might be a freestyle. Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for this one, again, I love it. I love it because again, it's just one of those moments throughout the album where he's just letting the music talk, and again, it's kind of like a transition from Happy Dance where like it's very like I'm here, and then he just goes into Houseway and he's just like just like going in, and like I think with it, it's just like I think it's supposed to be like just again like an extension of Miguel's Happy Dance where like again it's supposed to be like very chill and calm, but again throughout if you listen to the lyrics, right, he's saying like a lot of like really interesting things about how he feels. And so How Sway, in my opinion, is like that song where he's just like basically letting all of his aggression go out, because obviously like again I think throughout this whole album he's kind of given like a bit of a yin and yang, and with Miguel's Happy Dance being that yin, How Sway is that yang, where again he's just like going through it and he just needs something to kind of like get out there, and it's incredible. The bass, his little bass lines, they're just super technical, and I just like it's amazing. He's really just showing off. He's just showing off, and I love it so much. I love it.
Is it wrong for me to say I wouldn't have minded it if it was together with Miguel's Happy Dance?
It probably should have been. It probably should have been.
Would have been a lot. To me, it would have been a lot better than having it a separate song. But I mean,
I see.
I would have probably felt more about it if it was attached to it. I probably would have saw your point more if it was attached.
Yeah. Also, one more thing about this song too. Amazing live. It's amazing live. It's basically again just a moment in the show where he just wants to like jam with his band, and he just goes in. He goes in, and oh my god, like
I think I probably would have liked it better because some songs sound better live and they suck on the album.
I see.
That's just
all right.
Funny thing, 5,000 out of 10. I loved this song so much. I loved it so much. I put brings me back to 2020, but this album was released.
Yeah. Okay.
But I said it makes me feel like I'm driving a car at night with the windows down and no one else on the road.
All right.
I loved this song so much, and it's one of his most popular ones, so I kind of feel bad for jumping on the bandwagon, but I loved it so much.
All right, Johnny.
So funny thing, I didn't care about the lyrics. I didn't care about the message. This is the thing that stuck out to me. The wonky bass mixed with the horns, was such a good fucking soothing blend.
It was.
It was just so appealing. I couldn't understand what he was saying because I was just so like I need to read the lyrics as it goes because I'm not listening to him. I'm listening to how soothing that music is.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than the music being great, I have no idea what he's saying. He could be talking about a dog taking a shit on concrete. I have no idea what he's saying, bro.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, funny thing, I think is probably the most popular song on this album. Um but oh my gosh. Yeah, no, literally like just I again, it's just another example of just like him taking like the hard reality but putting it in like a twist of like a funk like upbeat pop song, you know. I will say though, this song is this is better live. I like already like on the album it's great, but dude, when he does it live, he takes it and like he cranks the speed up to like crack level. And
Yes.
it's
T.
it's
Period.
just oh my god, it is crazy live. And I after like seeing it live, like hearing it on the album, like it just doesn't hit as hard, but like still though, like it's still amazing. And yeah, I mean there's really not much to say other than like it's his most popular song on this album and it's fun.
Overseas. Whoever wants to start.
I'll start with this one. I've said multiple artists came to mind through different songs,
Mhm.
but this one I feel like he produced but could have been sang by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
It was a weird feeling I got, and I just gotta say, I love humor. That fucking final monologue had me dying.
Oh yeah.
The shit he was saying had me in tears.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I was in tears, and I had people around me going, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "No, this is incredible." It was by far like I wouldn't say it's up there for me, but this is one of those honorable mentions of like favorites on albums. This is definitely an honorable mention because if the rest of it, the whole rest of it, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is just it's a good song. If that final him just speaking didn't exist, I would not like the song as much as I do
Mm.
because that's the most memorable part about it. Just it was so funny.
Yeah, I mean overall, I mean this is probably one of my least favorite ones. But I do like it I like how it kind of like sets up the next one, which we'll get to next. But I do love the last part where he just like they're basically like he just says like there appears to be a black man getting some sloppy toppy, you know, in first class. Like I love it. I love that part so much. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool song. It's a cool song. I always thought it was more like an intermission to the next one. So yeah.
I basically said the same thing. I love the piano that's in it. Tyler the Creator would have eaten on this like if just anything,
Okay.
whatever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I also said if the introduction of the album wasn't so good, this would have been so funny to be the first song and then Dragon Ball Durag the next one.
This would be a good one. This would be a good one.
It would just be like it would be a great album opener in my opinion. But
okay. All right.
But, yeah.
I never thought about that. That's actually really cool. All right. It's good. Good take.
Dragon Ball Durag.
All I gotta say is baby girl, I'm a smash on my do-rag. That's all I gotta say.
All I gotta say is I may be covered in cat hair, but I still smell good.
Johnny, what about you?
I can't breathe. Can't even think about a line from the song. I just gotta say this. This is the. I haven't laughed at a song this hard in so long. I was listening to it the entire time. I was crying. It's great.
You know
Oh,
what?
it's
This album is such a Johnny coded album. It's insane. It's
Fair. Fair.
insane.
You know what, gang. I'll drink to that.
Drink to that one. There
Drink
you
to
go. I will say I think I have more to say about the music video.
You both have booze too.
They
Stop
have
making me.
music
Stop
video?
making everybody think. No, hang on. Stop making everybody think I'm an alcoholic. You fucking cheers me, assholes. Because you guys are like, get in here.
I
There
don't
you
know
go.
what you're talking about.
No, but I was gonna say, throughout the whole music video, he's basically preying on the girl from Abbott Elementary. What's her name? I think her name is like Kinta Brunson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Kali Uchis. He's preying on Kali Uchis and Kinta Brunson throughout the whole music video. And it is the funniest thing I've ever watched. There's a comment in the video. It said, let me see if I can find it here. It says, this video deserves an Oscar, a Grammy, a high school diploma, and a restraining order.
High school diploma.
Just a fantastic song. Fantastic song.
We'll have to watch the music video after this, or you can insert clip. How I feel. I love this interlude in all caps.
How I feel. Not my cup of tea. I would say it's the worst thing on the album, but it's also only 1 minute.
Damn.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
You
like,
also liked Houseway, so it's fine.
no, I mean, again, it's just another moment in the album where he's just kind of like, just kind of setting the atmosphere, and there's really not a lot to say about it, just because again, it's just it's just a little intermission song interlude. But yeah, it's nice.
King of the Hill. Any thoughts? Suggestions?
I'll go first. I mean, honestly, like, I wonder if it's really about anybody in specific that was in the industry or anybody personal. Because, like, if you listen to the lyrics, like, he's kind of talking about how, like, you're basically like being a king in his castle, kind of like taking advantage of everything around you without really thinking about the consequences. But yeah, I mean, like, there's certain lines that say like, wasting time and lying about yourself, and there's other lines. The other lines I've seen a lot of things come and go. Like, overall, like, I just think it might be a reflection of his past, or it could be him talking about someone in specific, maybe Mac Miller. I don't think so, but I mean, during that period, though, there was a lot of people that were kind of getting big, that we didn't really think were going to go far. Like, for instance, I mean, there's the Baby, Little Pump, like those guys that were just super big at that period, but like, you can kind of tell they might not last super long. So I wonder if that song's really about those type of people. So yeah.
I said the lyrics were not the lyrics. The chorus sounded timeless. Like, it could work any time. I don't know why I said that. I just really like the chorus. And it's old timey, I guess, from my first listening years. Johnny?
I said I loved the sound of the whole song, but the lyrics were nothing special, but he made them feel special.
Okay.
Period.
Because the words he used, to me, they were just like, anyone could have wrote that. The emotion that he sang with made them feel like they were just more than just, a third grader could have wrote this. No, this meant something.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't know how to say that word, so somebody's gonna.
Are you kidding me? You don't know how to say unrequited love?
Not me going unrequited.
That's how he does say it. He says it
Unrequited.
He says, no, in that song, he does say unrequited love.
Okay,
yeah.
so we're not stupid.
No, but yeah,
Oh, thank
an
God.
unrequited love. That's how you pronounce it. He pronounces it. Does anybody want to go first?
It was giving 2000s R&B
Okay.
to me. I mean, it probably one of the least rememberable ones for me. I mean,
Okay.
I loved it. Don't get me wrong, but like, it wasn't really memorable, unlike the other songs.
All right. Johnny.
I put this is the greatest use of a tambourine I've ever personally heard. It hits so nicely throughout the song, and the flows and cadences were top notch. I would say it's the best sounding song on the album.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't say it's the best song, like structurally at all, but it's the best sounding.
That
Okay.
sounded like something out of Wattpad, and that was so beautiful, Johnny. Thank you.
Viewers get used to me getting bullied. Viewers get used to it.
All right. I like this song. I like it a lot. The song is basically about, just
We get it, bro. You like the album.
it's
Not playing.
10 out of 10 for Julian.
it's about a relationship where one side is more in love than the other. But this is where I put my tinfoil hat on for this one, because I always in my head thought that this song was about Mac Miller and Ariana Grande. Because it's just like I said, it's about one person who's in love with somebody that isn't, and both verses are about both perspectives. And I think like Mac Miller throughout his at least the later half of his life, I think he definitely was a bit of a hopeless romantic. And like people kind of speculate that Ariana Grande was kind of like the lead to why he died. So yeah, like I just think like this song might be like Thundercat kind of like giving us a window of what was going on during that period. And yeah, like it's really fascinating. It's a really fascinating track. I mean, it might not be about that, but I just think like again, just the whole point of it being like one side, it's really just a one-sided relationship, and again, like I mean, it's really nice. It's a really nice song, and definitely like one of my highlights on here. So yeah.
Fair Chance, one of my favorites. Lil B should have not been on it.
What? I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Julian. But Ty,
disrespect Little B like that.
I'm sorry. It's just it. No, it should have been Ty Dolla Sign.
You just lost all credibility in what you have to say
No,
after that.
Guys, it didn't work. It did not work. Put him on Dragon Ball Durag, okay? Like, he would have ate there. Not this song. Like, please. I still enjoyed it. It was one of my favorite songs. I don't
Julian, to help you with your music boner, I literally put they all glide on this beat from start to finish. Chef's kiss.
It is a chef's kiss. A big chef's kiss.
They all ate on this beat.
You know what? We need a little bit of drama for this channel, so I'm gonna bring the drama.
I swear, your name should be Abby the antagonist.
Giving my honest opinion.
Oh my god!
You're just trying to be different in this day and age.
Trying to be different.
I'm not trying to be different. I'm just saying it. To me, could have skipped it. Just could have skipped like 30 seconds. Sorry.
I mean, listen. I will say Ty Dolla Sign's verse and on this is just beautiful. You can't go wrong with a beautiful light skin like Ty Dolla Sign. Fucking Little B. Listen. You can't go wrong with Little fucking B, bro. Little B is like a legend, a literal legend. And it is amazing that Thundercat got him on this song because I'm not going to lie, Little B is the last person I'd expect to be brought onto a Thundercat project. And just hearing Little B's beautiful voice just like I'm just saying, like it always gives me a bit of a music boner. It gives me a bit of a music boner, and just I love it so much.
I'ma fuck your bitch, nigga. I'ma fuck your hoe, nigga. Trunks in my vein, like I'm sitting on the phone, nigga.
Great track. Not one of my favorites, but like good song. Good song.
I just didn't like it. I mean, I did not like his verse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'll give it a 5th listen.
Good for you, champ.
with
Anyways, moving on. Next song. What?
Existential Dread.
Yeah. I said it should have been the opener to the album or mid-track album.
And again, like he's just kind of letting the music talk through this one. Take a shot every time I say that throughout this video, guys.
No, there needs to be a fireworks sound effect. Boom!
Anyways, Abby, what do you have to say that's gonna fuck up the whole video?
No, I actually said.
Anyway, we can skip her. Moving on now.
Song, my favorite.
You're so full of it.
No, I didn't. Look. Love.
Abby, I'm dyslexic.
She just wrote that, by the way. She just wrote that when we were.
No, I didn't. I love.
Abby, I'm dyslexic. I can't read, so I don't believe you.
Because you're making me so angry, we are not going to review an Elle Langley album. We're doing Hillary Duff.
No!
We have to listen to Luck or something.
We do. We do.
That would be a fun video. That would actually be a fun video.
We would tear her apart.
Oh my god, that would be a fun fucking video.
Action.
No, we have to keep that in.
I'm keeping that.
Anyways, it is what it is. Thoughts?
I'll start. Song sucked. No, actually, no.
Okay. You were pulling an Abby there for a sec.
No. So the first time I heard it, I already said I was hungover when I was listening to the album. The first time I heard it, I was pretty sobered up. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny was drunk half of the album, and then at the very end, he started sobering up.
Yo, it took me an entire 8 hours to listen to the 37-minute album. So I had to take intervals at work just to listen to it.
That's probably why your opinion sucks so much.
You're one to talk, Miss.
I think I Love Lewis Cole is a little too chaotic for me.
Actually, I'm a woman, so let my opinion run free. No, listen here.
I couldn't get it through my vanilla brain. I just couldn't get it through my vanilla brain.
I'm not gonna say it on here.
Anyways,
are you gonna say a slur?
No.
It is what it is. Great conclusion to an album.
Sorry.
It
is what it is. Basically, Johnny sobered up and hated this song. Stay tuned for next week's video. Comment, like, subscribe. We have how many subscribers?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's yeah. And that's the end of our video. Bye.